North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Newton. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it as guys are first on of the day. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Pollard now a 1st down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Panthers' 30-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action now, Prescott. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To the air again, Newton. He's going to look deep for more. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. On play action, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Off play action to Elliott. Here's deep for Gallup, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 36 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught by Anderson. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Newton steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Dancing to his left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. Pollard now a first down and more. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 32-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
The good gain last play. This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Newton now to throw. That'll be caught by Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 70 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game, to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Newton now to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Prime example there of how his height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
When they try and go through that type of a receiver to get the football, oftentimes that big body, that frame will block them away. And whether the receiver has to elevate or extend, now he has a clear path to the football with the defender usually on his back.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Now a 2nd down and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw, Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. Cam looking to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to have a third down.
The tackle made by A.J. Lujan. A gain of 6 yards.
Prescott down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Finish line. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And inside the 20 up the first down. Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. Elliott a first down and more. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, I know it points to this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.